Okay, hello. Give me a sec here. All right. Let's see here. Let me just quickly. There we go. Okay, so playing more special ops. We're doing Lily, and we are doing Uvash. Uvash, yes. So first things first, we're gonna do the psych deep dive. When am I gonna get a chance to do this? I'll probably do them. What is this again? But I need 70. So okay. Okay. Ooh, I need 7 here too. Okay. I guess I'll focus on like unlocking all this stuff first, and then oh, I still need to unlock this stuff. I need 3 of these. Okay, that's not a problem. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna do Uvash, and we're gonna do Lily's special ops. So yeah, all right. Is there a new character? Nope, this ends in a couple weeks. Should I save my standard pulls just to on? Yeah, here. Oh, I need 60 pulls. Okay. Yeah, maybe I'll save for 60 pulls, I guess. Be fine. I'll save 60 pulls to get her alt form. All right, well, off we go. At year 2, the Pope lost power and a monarchy rose. The holy city of Acre became a contested land. Out of fear of the Mamluk forces led by Baibars, the prince called upon everyone to join the crusade and reclaim the holy city of Acre. At this point, the Grand Eastern Expedition begins once again. You awaken from a deep slumber to find yourself in a vast, endless desert. Awake, unbelievable, the guide fainted from heat stroke after just a few steps. What a mess. Good thing I'm only visiting this hellhole once in my lifetime. Blank. Guide. Where is this place? The scorching sun makes you dizzy as you look down at your hands. Charred and dry with rough and wild palm lines. These are the hands of a warrior. Jamila. 32 years old, former Mamalu mercenary, now a desert guide. You silently process your new identity. Looks like you've entered a dream again. Hey, what are you muttering about? If you're awake, get up quickly. My slave and I have urgent matters to attend to. The short, stout man in peculiar attire is your employer for this job, Ludwig Prin. He impatiently gestured behind him with a whip. Uvash. You then noticed a man concealed behind the sand dunes. He maintained a crouching posture with his long arms casually resting on the ground like a beast ready to pounce. Seeing your shocked expression, he grinned, revealing a row of sharp white teeth. What, do you know me? Before you could say a word, the wizard fiercely lashed Yu with the long whip in his hand. Bro, I advise you not to talk to him. Bro. Don't be deceived by his human-like eyes and nose. He's still an uncivilized beast, or perhaps. Yes. Another long whip fiercely lashed onto Yu. He's a demon. Lashed multiple times, Uvash didn't even blink. He wiped the blood flowing from his temples, sniffed his hand, and then slowly licked the blood off his fingertips. Look, do you see that? Even my guard dog is more sensible than him. He's worse than an animal. Hey, old man, your strength is weaker today. What? Can't even hold the whip steady. Beasts are beasts because they can't keep their mouths shut or recognize their place. No worries, I'll teach you well. Prin's beard bristled with anger, and then he shot towards Uvash like a bouncing ball. Wait. You grabbed Prin's wrist and pulled him back. Give me the whip. Let me go. Let me teach that beast a lesson. Mr. Jamila, I am now your employer. There's no need to explain what an employer is, right? Sorry, I only know what I'm the guide. I only know that I'm the guide for this journey. Since I'm the guide, you'll have to listen to me. Otherwise, I'll leave now and you can head to the battlefield by yourselves. Hey, let's talk this over calmly. One more thing. You frown as you look at Uvash. You and he rarely crossed paths on campus, but you knew a little about his various exploits. He is definitely not the type to be controlled by others. What did you do to this guy? How could he possibly obey you? What, are you questioning my ability as the chief wizard of Levant? Levante? Yeah, whatever. This is the exclusive secret technique in our line of work, as well as my personal privacy as the employer. Please guide, mind your own business. Not talking, huh? Then I'll beat you until you talk. Hey, wait. Was there supposed to be a sound effect there? Nothing played. That hurts. You're definitely no ordinary guy. Speak up. Are you a spy sent by Ramoa to intercept me? You do not respond to Pulin's request, as your attention has already been drawn elsewhere. A slender chain shimmers faintly into daylight, emitting an unusual glimmer. It stretches from Prince's wrist all the way to Uvash's neck. This technique looks familiar. I seem to recall hearing someone mention it before. Disobedient ones should just be put on a leash. That's illegal in Londinia, Miss Agrippa. I'm afraid we'll need to teach you some basic legal knowledge. I'm no fool. Do you know? That's an ancient arcane art, allowing the caster to control others with an invisible chain. As for the cost... What was the cost? Oh no, I don't remember. You are lost in memories when suddenly the mask wrapped around your face is ripped off. 3 winding rivers. Are you Mamlio's slave mercenary? As Prin finished speaking, Uvash, who had seemed indifferent, suddenly turned to look at you. Interesting. No, that's not right. Mamlu's men should be on the battlefield now. I see you're a deserter. You instinctively touched your face. So there's a tattoo on my face. Sure, I'm a deserter. My hometown is Ramoa, but I don't want to go back. Deserters need to eat too, so I now make a living as a guide. Don't worry, my greatest strength is my meticulous approach to work, ensuring to bring you to the battlefield. Having had enough of the farce before him, Uvash stretches and leisurely walks up to you. He grabs your shoulder and gently turns your chin until your gaze meets the silent wizard before you. Considering we are, or once were, slaves, let me give you a hint. If I were you, I'd shut up right now. Do you know what kind of people that guy hates the most? The feeling of being taught to be cautious by this guy is truly peculiar. I would like to hear more. Third, the Mamuliu mercenaries. Second, the Ramoans. As for the first one, intense pain shoots through your shoulder. Uvash laughs while slapping your shoulder hard. Of course, it's the Mamulu mercenaries from Ramoa. Yeah, no one else should be able to laugh out loud except him. This guy's talent for offending people is truly unmatched. When the Mamlu mercenaries slaughtered tens of thousands of my compatriots, my wife, comrades, and mentor all perished. Right, I finished telling you my tragic story. You can continue laughing now. Sorry, Mr. Prin, allow me to explain, though I have a, well, not so honorable past. But that's all in the past and has nothing to do with me now. Prin waved at you. His round face, baked by the scorching sun, resembled a fully ripened apple. Unfortunately, this apple wasn't in a very happy mood right now. Sorry, I have nothing to say to you. Mercenaries are a group of faithless individuals. As for slaves, they cannot possibly comprehend dignity and honor. You and that guy, there's no fundamental difference between the two of you. But I'm well past the age of impulsiveness. First, I can't defeat you. Second, you're still somewhat useful to me. No matter where you came from at this very moment, continue leading the team, my guide. In the silent night, Purin's thunderous snores indicate that the minor incident during the day has not affected his sound sleep. You can't take it anymore and finally step out of the tent. So beautiful. Good evening, Mr. Guide. Uvash suddenly popped out from the corner, grinning at you. You remain bound by invisible chains, sitting awkwardly on the ground, almost blending into the darkness. Didn't expect you to be awake. Gollum does not need to sleep. Gollum, stop pretending. You can see the chains on me, so you must know what a golem is. I didn't expect him to notice your seemingly casual glance. He truly possesses the instincts of a beast. My teacher once told me, in ancient Rome, a mad alchemist created the earliest golem at the cost of many human sacrifices. This is also the closest existence to an awakener in ancient texts. A golem, it's you, right? That's right, it's me. I became Caligula's henchman and killed many for him. Later, they no longer needed me and locked me in an underground place so dark that I couldn't see my hand in front of my face until that person released me. Uvar speaks, his eyes glancing at Prine, who is still snoring in the tent. What's the condition? The condition is to serve him like a dog and kill many Remua people on the battlefield. Then we go our separate ways and live our own lives. Uvar stretched comfortably, lounging on the dune with legs spread apart. These chains can't hold you, why not just kill the wizard and leave? Because he said there are many people on the battlefield. Where there are many people, there will be much blood. You know, it's been nearly 1,000 years since I last tasted that blood. That guy doesn't look like someone who keeps his promises. What if he deceives you? Just kill him, simple, isn't it? I have to admit, he made a valid point. Evening breeze gently blows, the soft undulating dunes stretch endlessly before you, leaving only two tiny figures beneath the vast sky. You look up at the starry sky. 2 while away this long night, you decide to exchange some experiences with the golem before you. Being locked on the ground must be tough. Once you fulfill the promise, you will gain your freedom. How do you feel now? What about you? You've been long free from slavery, wandering the desert to make a living. How does it feel? Not great at all. Can't even see the sun in this wretched place. Must be truly blind. Can you see the huge sun in the desert? Don't get it. I'm talking about the gentle, bright, and warm sun. You won't see that in the desert. You let out a yawn, the drowsiness gradually taking over. As your guard relaxed, the conversation grew more casual. To your surprise, Uvash is a fairly decent listener. Might not believe it, but I actually have a mission to accomplish. When I finish all the things I need to do, I'll definitely find a place to lie in the sun and eat lots of small cakes. Difficult to comprehend. The golem was born from darkness and naturally fears sunlight. Nearly 1,000 years of imprisonment have deepened its aversion to the light. I truly pity you. Basking in the sun is the most enjoyable thing in the world. It's a pity that even such a wish is hard to achieve for me. The wind is rising, fine sand flows, weaving layers of pale yellow gauze to gently drift under the starry night sky. You hear the pure wind from afar and finally drift off to sleep. Northern Kusi Desert daytime. What the heck, didn't you just swear a few days ago that there wouldn't be any sandstorms? Woolen glared and pointed at the rolling sandstorm approaching from the horizon. Now you tell me, what is that? Before you entered the dream, the original owner indeed made some insincere promises to slaughter this fat sheep. Now's not the time to argue. A sandstorm is coming. Run. After speaking, you dash out at full speed, leaving Pulin far behind. I love it. I love how his name keeps changing. Hey, stop right there. Sandstorm, what's that? Scenery looks nice. Uvash casually ran to your side, eyes unwavering, fixed on the distance. Have you ever seen a sandstorm? Uvash shrugged. My past activities were limited to within the city of Rome, so there are many things I haven't seen. Pulled by a chained Prin who was lagging far behind, you all was yanked into the air. Slower, slower, I'm dying. Almost forgot about that old man. Uvash doubled back, easily lifting the pudgy wizard's body. But what do you intend to do? Do nothing, just help you run a little faster. Saying this, Uvash easily tucked the wizard under his arm, took a step forward, and bent his body like a bow. Hey, I'm warning you, now is not the time to play. Uvash kicked off sharply, flying out like an arrow. Me, you, damn, put me down. Uvash burst into hearty laughter. The sound rides the wind, mingling with golden sands and dust, joyfully rushing towards the horizon. That won't do. I still need you alive to help me regain my freedom. Great, the sandstorm has moved to the other side. Next, we... Pulin leaned against the bare tree trunk and began to vomit violently. I swear, once this deal is done, I swear. This time, the wizard's curse of weakness received no response. Uvash's pupils suddenly contracted slightly as if having discovered something. Blood. After saying that, he left without looking back. Wait, you can't go anywhere without my permission. Don't you want to go to the battlefield? Then of course you should head towards the direction of blood. The direction of blood. You point out Uvash's retreating back. His direction.
たをがっかりはさせないわ。
船を正しい航路へと導く。
深海の精鋭。
主被者よ、早く終わらせるのじゃ。
深海の精鋭。
エコー、指令を伝達。
降臨せよ愚か者。深海の精鋭。
船を正しい航路へと導く。
狂気を胸に。
世の夢の眠り目覚めて神の国を示せ。
奈落の底に深淵を覗け。
帆を畳み、波を抑えよ。航路を正す。
私に全て貢ぎなさい。
Finally caught up. I'm warning you, Uvash. You know the consequences of leaving without permission, right? Uvash squatted on a high dune, emitting an impatient hiss through his nostrils like a hunting beast being bothered by insects. His lips slightly parted, his nostrils faintly quivered, and the blood-red gleam in his eyes grew more intense than ever. Found it, found it. He followed his gaze downward. Oh, give me a second. I'm just gonna quickly do this one. There we go. Now, countless tiny black dots are scattered across some undulating dunes like ants wriggling on the sand table. The clash of weapons roars and the sound of hooves fill the air, unfolding a grand scene of war before you. Ramoans, Leonians, good, very good. You finally reach the end of your journey. Prin lets out a couple of strange laughs, his body trembling with the flames of vengeance. Let's go, Uvash. Go and kill to your heart's content.
貴重な経験を得られました。公開日誌に記録し。
Good, first sprinkle a layer of sulfur and charcoal powder. Now, let's see what the book says. Within 50 yards of the battlefield, Pulin is hard at work. Uvash was seated at the center of the magic circle, drawn with sulfur powder at Pulin's request. Impressive, you can still fall asleep even in this situation. I have a technical question for you, Mr. Pulin. Won't the powder you scatter be blown away by the wind? You can never rely on the insight of the Ramoans. Keep your eyes wide open and watch. Prine, or as translation goes, pulled a ritual knife from his sleeve and without hesitation cut his own wrist. Crimson blood drips into the sulfur-lined magic circle. With just like that, a miracle occurs. Like a drop of water in the desert, the magic circle absorbed the fresh blood, radiating rings of dark red light. They are like flames under the dark sky, greedily licking the wind-swept sands as if devouring the entire earth. You see that? This is the true magical moment. Prine Ploff fell to his knees, uncontrollably clutching his throat. The chain connecting him and Uvash tightened quickly, binding their flesh and souls together. What? Uvash could no longer maintain a relaxed sitting posture. He was suddenly knocked over by an invisible force, staring blankly at the runaway magic circle before him. The game really likes the word plop, but yeah. It could be just like this, like translation or whatever. It's still a work in progress, I think, or maybe they didn't like fix up the translation for this story. Prin lay on the ground, glaring viciously at the struggling Uvash, just started laughing. It's a painful good, it should be. Reading 1 to 5 have been pretty great. Oh yeah? I haven't noticed anything bad. Oh yeah. Yeah. It's still a work in progress, right? So they're still making like adjustments to translations. There will be like, I think, times where you will see the names of characters just keep changing. Like for example, this guy named Purin, his name changed several times in 20 minutes. he became Purin, he became Prin, he became Prine. Yep. So yeah, the worst that you'll find is basically just names keep changing because of just translation. It's painful good it should be. At this moment, our consciousness is tightly linked together. Did you see how the Ramoa dog slaughtered my kin and defied my wife? Did you feel it? Answer me, you fool. Don't get too excited, old man. Once you break free from these chains, the first person to tear apart will be you. Unfortunately, it seems that your wish will not come true this time. Pullen panted heavily, trembling as he gripped the invisible chain, then gave it a sharp pull. I'm in a mood for more fries. I made more fries yesterday, but then I suddenly like have a craving for sweet potato fries. So maybe I'll like buy some sweet potatoes later. Yeah, I'm gonna make fries later, all right? But I don't have any sweet potatoes. I want sweet potato fries. So I'm probably gonna like go buy some sweet potatoes later. That's what being an adult is all about. Yeah, I know. I think the sweet potato fries would go pretty well with my spicy mayo sauce that I like to make. It would taste pretty good, I think. Pullen panted heavily, trembling as he gripped the invisible chain, then gave it a sharp pull. And then maybe I'll like make a poutine over the weekend. Careful with the mandolin and sweet potatoes can be a bit tricky to cut. Oh yeah? Well, I gotta try it out. The last time I made sweet potato fries was just like hand cut. So this time I'm gonna, yeah. Yeah, it's been a while since I've had sweet potato fries. Before I had the mandolin, right? I used to like I used to hand cut all my fries, and it was a bit of a pain because there was like a lot of potatoes to hand cut with sweet potatoes. But try it out, but be careful. Oh yeah. It's fine. I know how to handle knives, right? I've cut my own vegetables before. Fair. Pullen panted heavily, trembling as he gripped the invisible chain, then gave it a sharp pull. Sure, yes. I have cut vegetables before, alright? The ones unbreakable chains have now shattered. Gotcha, players can't cook. I can cook, alright? I can cook just fine. But... and going back to the name thing with the translation, as you can see, his name changed again to Prine. That's new. Translation didn't make that before. Yes. Let out a painful wail, the skin on his face rotting and peeling like tree bark, revealing the blurred Caro underneath. The magic circle opens its gaping maw, devouring his Caro bit by bit until the wizard is reduced to nothing but an empty skeleton. Oh, but to be honest, the only thing that I'm probably gonna be using a mandolin for is just making French fries. That's pretty much all I'm gonna be using the mandolin for, just to make fries. Where was I? The magic circle opens its gaping maw, devouring his Caro bit by bit until the wizard is reduced to nothing but an empty skeleton. That's why I bought mine, just to make fries. Yeah. I have sacrificed my Karos soul and everything. What about you? You will never achieve true freedom until you have killed 10,000 remote dogs. But then Mom says she prefers thicker cut. Oh yeah? Yeah, I can make like with my mandolin, right? I can make like thick cuts, or I can make like small, like 4.5 millimeters thick, like those like small fries that you like find in like grocery stores. That's like that's just like packed all together in like one bag. Yeah, like that one. Yeah, so I can make like either thick cuts, or I can make like those like really small ones. I prefer the thick ones, honestly. You actually stood up. Oh damn. Screenshot. His face was burned black ashes by invisible flames crumbling away with the slightest breeze. True freedom, what is that? A scorched warrior stands amidst the searing flames. His eyes are blood red and only a hoarse tremor escapes his throat. I, Uvash, have always truly cared about only one thing. He rushed out at lightning speed, tackling the wizard to the ground. Then he bared his sharp fangs and viciously bit through the wizard's neck. As blood. Mr. Bryn. Mr. Bryn. Ah, this life for you, revenge, help me. Help you, old man, are you mistaken? Seen Narja review. Oh yeah, I seen it, yes, it looks cool. Looks cool. I really want her. I do have a lot of pulls. So it's not really that big of a deal for me to get her. Prey has no right to make demands of Uvash. I listen to you not because of that damn contract, but because I can smash your iron chain toy anytime. The game time is over, and now I want you to watch closely. Here's how I slaughtered your enemies, your kin, and every living creature you witnessed. Devil, you devil. Bryn's blood flowed freely within the magic circle, rendering the crimson light dim. He sacrificed his life to grant Uvash freedom. Uvash slowly raised his head, blood still lingering on his lips, his eyes already consumed by darkness. He transformed into a true beast, or rather, this was his original form. He's back, everything has returned. There we go. Also, by the way, right? So yeah, I've been playing this game for a while, and I still never unlocked her Genesis form. Yes, so I've been playing this for a while, and I haven't unlocked her Genesis form yet, and I need 60 standard pulls, but I've been using it constantly since I started this game. So I need 60 standard pulls to pick up her Genesis form. So I'm probably gonna start saving to get it. If you could like go here, and then you play. Oh, no, not this one. You go here, you play this, and then you get that. Yeah. So you could like just go into this one, and then you could like, just play it. This is its own story. You don't have to like, you know, you can like play anytime. So let's see. So yeah, to unlock it, to fully unlock it, right? After you finish that whole story, you're gonna want to get 60 pulls to unlock her Genesis form. Yeah, this is her normal form. This is her Genesis form. Just think of it like he's a SSR form. Yeah. Yep. It's not bad, I believe. I tried it. I believe I tried it out during the what do you call it again? During her story, right? So yeah, she's not that bad. So maybe I'll like pick her up and then I'll like add her to a team. I've only been playing for like 2 weeks, so I'm not still sure what things are. Oh yeah, you get used to it. You'll also get used to building covenants for characters like these. You'll get used to it, building covenants. Like, it took me so long to figure out how to build a character's covenants. Hey, I do have a bunch of this stuff. I should probably... Nah, I'm sticking to this one. Mouse wisdom is too good. When should you start pulling in the wheel thingy? Wait, which one? Which one are you referring to? Wheel thing? This one? Wheel of Destinies? Standard? Oh, this stuff? Home study? You can pull any time. I'm starting to save my standard pulls now. Just to get Renoa's Genesis form. Oh, standard wheel? Oh, this one? Oh, you mean this one? I don't really pull for this one. Because from time to time we got in where is it? We got in these things. Book of rotations. And then you can like just select whatever standard wheel you want. I still have mine. I haven't like used it. Yeah, you can like pull on wheel anytime because I believe it has the limited characters wheels in it right now, I think. Let me see. Oh yeah, it does. Yep. It has the limited ones. So yeah, you can pull on it whenever you want. It has a very low drop though, 0.03%. Yep, these things are still here. Limited ones. I really want to get more dice dupes. If I could get G Helot, then that'd be great. More dupes for G Helot, that would be fantastic. Oh, do I have any? Sediments. Okay, right, yeah, I already bought those, so that's fine. Okay. Moving on. Oh, actually, I'll be right back. I'm just gonna grab a drink, so give me a few minutes. Okay, I'm back. I also fed my cats as well. Okay, where were we? Addie's curtain. Is it the last one already? All right. Yes. Oh. Okay. Have you heard another one has gone mad, killing everyone in sight? They say he is neither Leorian nor Ramoian. No one knows where he came from. Sure, leave quickly. When did you show up? Hurry. Walk. Uvash effortlessly crushed the blocker's brain, then slowly approached another soldier. Blood, I need more blood. He slowly raised his hand. It's you. Yes, it's me. You stand between the two, turning to look at the soldier who is kneeling in fear behind you. Hurry up, run as far as you can. Get lost. All right, I'm out of here. The soldiers scrambled away. By stopping me, I've just begun to savor the thrill of blood and battle. You just want to fight, right? I'll play along. You? What are you? Oh. You press the scimitar against Uvash's neck, calmly gazing into his unfocused eyes. You'll never know until you try. Let's see. Okay. Oh yeah, did you clear stage 7? Did you clear chapter 7 hard mode yet? Or nah? Nah, too hard. Yeah, it is pretty difficult. The enemies have like really high, only level 50. Yeah, the enemies on hard mode have like really high HP and really high damage, so it's pretty hard. Units, yeah. Yep, my characters range up from 60 to 70. And I'm having a hard time clearing the entire chapter, dude. Keeper level is really low, being at 36. Ah. Claim this. I can't even level them up. Ah. Well, you'll eventually get it.
Echo, 指令を伝達。フレーム。深海の精鋭。
天罰を。
You can level to 50 if you beat chapter 5 and 60 at the end of chapter 7. Yeah, it gets really hard to clear like hard missions if you don't have like really high level characters. You also need to like level up your skills up, right? Yeah. But don't worry, after a while you'll be able to like level up characters, no problem. Plus the game lets you at the start of every month the game will like let you buy this thing from the shop that lets you get a dupe of a character of your choosing, so
狂気を胸に
Because of keeper level, yeah. Yep, this game can be pretty unforgiving, right?
神母となる深海の精鋭
Okay, we're gonna have to do this because... And we're gonna have to do this, and then... this... And this should probably kill it. Yep. Yeah, so Psych Deep Dive and Special Ops are probably like really easy to do because they're all, I believe, like all the enemies are like about level 55. But then if you want to do like hard mode and then master mode, those ones you got like clear. you got like clear enemies that are like 60 and above, I think. In fact, I still haven't unlocked master difficulty yet. I believe I have to like clear out hard difficulty first, and man, that's gonna be a pain to do. You almost realized that I stopped being so gung-ho about getting this game. Yeah. Yep. That seems about right.
Ken を確認。気圧計下降中。乗組員諸君、警戒を。まもなく暴風域に入ります。深淵を除け。神母となる。深海の精鋭。エコー、指令を伝達。狂気を胸に。私は嵐に屈しない。船を正しい航路へと導く。天体高度角を測定。
Man, I love Corpo, bro. Corpo is such a good pair with G Murphy too. He's like so good. Okay, what's the tunnel? Oh, there's a boss battle. You know what? I'll go fight it right now. I don't really mind. Oh, this has 2 phases. Okay, that's not too bad. What's this do?
乗組員諸君、警戒を。まもなく暴風域に入ります。深海の精鋭。
I'm kind of curious about what this will do. Okay. Oh, okay. It basically just changes him. Okay.
世も見える目に目覚めて神の国を示せ。
うせ。
I'm not gonna do any more damage that turn.
船を正しい航路へと導く。神母となる。
銀の鍵が道を照らさんことを。
世の一歩を解くと見るがよい。
帆を畳み波を抑えよ。航路を正す。
Oh wait, oh. I'm out of, oh. Oh well, this is fine.
俺は最後のローマ戦士ユーハシだ。
Oh, this is okay. We could do.
世の前にひざまずけ。
奈落の底に深淵を覗け。
世の夢の目覚めて神の国を示せ。
面白い。
私に全て貢ぎなさい。
There we go, he's dead. Oh, the vultures cries loudly in the blood-red twilight. The battlefield is already deserted. You and Uvash stood silently less than 10 yards apart, looking at each other. Hey, how long have we been fighting? Who knows, an hour, a day. 1,000 years, I haven't experienced such an exhilarating battle in nearly a millennium. You are a born warrior. Surprising, since when did you learn to give human compliments? During the fight, you clearly feel Uvash's state deteriorating at an alarming rate. Whatever it is, be it a contract side effect, he's at his limit now. Battle is only interesting when it's evenly matched, so I don't mind becoming weaker to some extent. I never concern myself with human thoughts, just as humans don't concern themselves with ants. But you're different. You possess powerful inner strength, and you understand restraint. Keep it up, warrior. Your mundane wishes like the sun, little cakes and such might just come true. But just some random nonsense that blurted out and he actually remembered. Let's go to the place you mentioned where the sun shines. How about you? Me, that old man held back. I won't last long. Both the old man and I must die. This is the true cost of breaking the contract. He trudged slowly towards you. He then bit it into his own wrist. The pungent scarlet blood pours down in torrents, dripping onto your head, eyelids, and flowing along the bridge of your nose to your parched lips. This blood, consider it my farewell gift. Vultures circled around him, clearly eyeing their dying prey. I was born from countless Karo, wandering this world for nearly 1,000 years. I have seen gold foil fluttering in victory parades and golden palaces burning fiercely in flames. I've tasted the most delicious blood and experienced the most brutal battles. I slaughtered humans, was bound and used by them, and ultimately died at their hands, unsurprisingly. Now it's time for me to leave. He looks down at you, his eyes devoid of any emotion. Thick blood drips from the tip of your nose to the ground. You are like a bewildered novice, clueless about everything unfolding before you. I return all my Karo to you and to this world. They belong to the sky, the earth, to you, but not to me. Now you can scram, don't look back. The view is finally engulfed in the vast sea of blood and mist. You close your eyes, feeling waves of dizziness as if the ground were sinking continuously. You can't quite remember the rest of the story. Perhaps you left long ago, or perhaps you died with him in this desert. They don't matter because you will forever remember the moment before his death. At that moment, a flock of black vultures flew by, blocking the glow of the sunset behind them. The light continues to fade, shadows spread around, and he kneels within them, gazing at you. He said, "Scram. Go find that sun-drenched hellhole."
みんなが喜ぶかしら。
Hey, new posse. Increase the Chosen Awakener's elements by 20, gain 17 strength. If the realm includes Karo, consume 10% of HP to increase embryo fusion. Oh. Okay, so that was it. Okay, that was short. That's pretty short. I guess, yeah, they're all short, right? They all consist of like about like 4, yeah. All right, moving on. We're moving on to lilies. Wait, how long? How much does this one consist of usually? Yeah, it's pretty long. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, yeah, these are pretty long. Okay. Oh, hello. I cannot. Oh boy. Okay, so. I'm not sure what team I should use for Lily. I guess I could try a Moquette team. I don't think I can help. Yeah, I guess I'll try a Moquette team. I don't remember what plants I should use for her. Hold on. Oh, I used this. Okay. Okay. There we go. 200 posses used so I can choose someone. Hey, nice. I still haven't gone around that. Because I'm procrastinating. I'm too lazy. Oh, I'm almost there though. Oh, yep. I've been forgetting to claim those. I really want to get Pikmin. I already got most of everyone except for Ultra. I don't have any Ultra characters. So I kind of just want to pick up Pikmin. Oh wait, I don't have his card, do I? Whose is this? Uh, 94 health going to the lab. 0 boss. Yeah, I don't have Pikmin's. Oh well, that's whatever. Bad run anyway. Did you get like 94 health, bro? I waited so many rerolls and knew the run was bad. A long time ago, a devastating flood struck the city. Streets flooded, towers collapsed from people to things. Londinium has undergone a complete reshuffle. What is the Great Shuffle? I'll explain after this scene is finished. After the flood receded, turmoil arose again at the Ice's riverbank. Misfortune arrived once more in this unlucky city. Thick fog drifts on the Ice's river, making it impossible to see even an inch ahead. And within this thick fog, something is lying in wait. Ahead and within this thick fog, wait, I read that. There you go. This is the ancient legend Echidna as mother, Typhon as father, with 3 heads. Those hunted thrice by it, their souls destined for the underworld. Soft footsteps came from a corner of the set. Lotan raised an eyebrow at Aurita, who immediately caught on and shone the light on that corner. The bright light made the girl's eyes squint uncontrollably. She walked barefoot to the center of the set, nearly bumping into the props that were piled up haphazardly several times. Damn, that's loud. Hellhound. His claws. Oh, are they filming a movie? His claws are sharper than the finest knives in the department store. Its eyes brighter than the searchlights of a prison tower. Faceless, it lurks in the corners of the city, seeking sacrifices for evil. No, that's not it. It's not like that. In short, seeking targets for an evil sacrifice. What kind of script is this? Londinium isn't that dangerous. Though Londinium is dangerous, there shouldn't be any hellhounds roaming the streets. Jenkin, Miss Kasai's script is just a story. You can't just make up the story, can you? I told you long ago that writing the script is far too important to be left to outsiders. The Keeper too, didn't you suffer a lot under that lady? How can you trust the people she put into the school? Alright, calm down. Everyone, just calm down. Lady Daffodil made a deal with the university's high-ranking officials. Kasai is now a temporary guest staying at Mytheg. The little mouse isn't wrong. The story of the Hellhound is captivating enough as it is, and besides... Lotan spoke, glancing at Lily. The girl was still standing under the spotlight, her head slightly lowered, making her expression unclear. Consider the feelings of those involved, Miss Magician. Shadows on the ground surged. The wires of the high top hat's brim snapped one by one, revealing a glowing gap that resembled a grinning criminal. A staff was thrown out from the crack, followed by a hand, and finally a young girl emerged. The magician looked displeased. She got up from the ground, dusted herself off, and picked up her top hat to put it back on. You say one thing, she says another, back and forth. You bunch of performers who lack respect for the art. In a barely noticeable corner, Kasai's anchor opens ultra space with familiar rustling sounds stirring the dark. This leap from school was supposed to be just to test Doll's new invention. How did it end up in a battle? Words are cheap. Let's get into the spirit. All right. Oh. Sure. Wait, these things have retain. This one doesn't. I'll keep Mortal Blast on me.
準備よ。私の愛を受け取って。はい、生首いっちゃおう。守る。はい、見えました。押しつぶしていい？私の愛を受け取って。とっておきのやつで行かせてあげる。シャイニングトルネード。
You saw the Kasai's magic script. Everyone listen to the director and cooperate with me. Navato's Guide to Dealing with Cassia. The first page says Cassia has emotional disorder and all her emotional expressions are just imitations. Given that, where does her anger come from? By the power of Andy Johnson. Andy Johnson, that name sounds familiar. Where have I heard it before? I know this name, it's a famous director from Oakwood and the Aglo Republic. I heard the aunties at the market talking about him, saying he sent his photography assistant to the hospital last year. At least now we know where, at least we now know who she is imitating. Useless, incompetent, you've driven away all of Kasai's extras. Extras? Arita knows. Arita knows. Arita alone is like a whole troupe of actors. You little rascal really are. The director angrily waved the magic staff, causing props and cards to fly around, leaving noticeable scratches on various objects. The phantasm rabbit smashes into the set, finally locking its sights on Aurita and charging straight at her. Caution. At the last moment, Ogier swung his spear, dispersing the rampaging rabbit into a blur of shadows. Annoying, annoying. Those who don't cooperate have no place on Kasai's set. It seems she won't stop her emotional mimicking. Unless she gets a beating this time, you can't accuse me of being a battle maniac, right? We should let her read a few of those miscellaneous magazines from now on. All right, there she is.
子孫繁栄の材料をちょうだい。
銀の鍵が道を照らさんことを。
はい、生首いっちゃおう。シャイニングクラッシャー。ゆっくり。ようこそ。準備できた。スタンバイオッケー。とっ っておきのやつで行かせてあげる。シャイニングトルネード。苗木大きく育ちなさい。シャイニングスーパーノバ発射。
Yep, there we go. I do need more. I do need another person to help with ailments recovery. I guess that's what G-Doll is for, though. Broken. Again, isn't Kasaya having fun too? Dude, bastard, I'll tear you to pieces. You'll have no place in the world of movies. Don't provoke Miss Kasaya any further. With all attention drawn to the chaotic battle, a soft gasp went unnoticed. Lady took a deep breath and shouted with all her might. It's broken. The machine is out of order.
もう終わり？興味が湧いてきたばっかりなのに。
Alright, let's see. Maybe I'll... No. How about... Yeah, I do need more ailments regen for Moketa team. So we'll run with I have an idea. We'll just run this. And we'll run this. There we go. This is good enough, I think. Probably. Do I have to set my team every time? Aw, man. What? Troublesome. Latan stopped fighting, knocked Kasaya out with the sword hilt, sheathed her sword and walked to Lily. The machine was caught in a battle, collapsing amidst the wreckage of the set and props. But what's wrong with the machine? Is it exhausted? Something fell out from inside. Is it broken? Lift up the machine, the camera appears undamaged except for a wheel-shaped part that has fallen off. Oh no, the film! The black box containing the film rolled to the side and light shone through the crack. I was specifically warned that the film must not be exposed to light. This is bad. Our mission this time is to test this camera modified by Doll. That's nothing. Just buy another roll of film at the department store. Your wall won't be as thin as before, right, Mr. Ash? Patted your poor wallet, calculating in your mind the next stipend day. You think there might be a hole in your pocket? How about I try to get this weird film for you? Please show some respect for the law. Let's go to the department store. All right. We'll grab. This guy is such a nuisance. Kasaya hasn't woken up from fainting yet, so Latan has to carry her along. Trust me with the battle. Alright. There's the king of kids there. We're gonna beat the shit out of them. There you go. The communicator on your chest warms slightly with a clear female voice echoes in your mind, tinged with urgency and concern. I sense a fluctuation in spirit power. Did you encounter battle? Are you injured? I just encountered some mutants. Everyone is fine. That's good. Is everything proceeding smoothly? It went smoothly, I suppose. You're met with several eager faces, these young ones displaying varying degrees of fear towards the camera owner. Oh, I have something to ask you. Are camera films expensive? Arita is curious. Arita isn't very. Unnoticed, Kasaya climbed down from Lotan's shoulder, covered Arita's mouth, and pulled the loud girl aside. Film cameras are new inventions in high demand on the market, leading to naturally high prices, and the film processed by Milteg is even more expensive. Oh. Handle it. Can't the department store's film be used directly? Server causes film to overexpose abnormally. Only film processed by mistakes or a lab can capture the image of an awakener. Uh-oh. This unique prototype film in your hand can only record approximately 20 minutes of footage, so are you finished filming? Uh-oh. Probably needs a bit more time. Everyone is brainstorming. True, after all, testing camera effects is secondary. The main thing is to have fun, right? Well, have a wonderful holiday, and I look forward to seeing your work. Uh-oh. Ramona disconnected the call, leaving you ashen-faced. Oh, dude, we're so screwed. Oh, man. Dude, this is like an exact scenario as if, like, if you, like, break something, like when you were a kid, right? If you break something, you try to hide it or try to replace it. It's pretty much like what's happening in this scenario. Let's see. What's this relic do again? Oh, this thing. Sure, why not? Only special film can record awakeners, but we just broke the only test sample. This doll's research test, my lord. I think we... Ogier's face turns ashen, sharing the same pain and fear as you. Yep, that seems about right. We will probably be executed. My lord, I won't let that happen. Ogier's words lack their usual certainty, and he seemed unsure about Doll's potential anger. Why do both of you look so down? Come on, give me a smile. Just special film, I have a way. Do you still know any tricks for fixing things? What a trick, this is magic, magic. Lotan, stop teasing her. Miss Kasaya, the method you mentioned is... Seek out Lady Nymphea. She surely has a solution. A woman so fond of spectacles can ignore a machine that records awakeners. Do I have to deal with that woman again? Seek to help with Lady Daffodil? It's a viable solution as long as what she wants to exchange isn't too expensive. A slight tug on your cloak catches your attention. You look down to see Lily standing on her tiptoes, pulling at it, her eyes twinkling as they meet yours. Lily, do you want to visit Lady Daffodil? Lady Narcissa's a friend of Mom's. Since Lily said so, let's go keep her. There we go. I can smell the exchange shop this way. Except for Brown, Arita didn't smell anything. The two of you are not puppies. Here we are.
押しつぶしていい？神母となる。下がる。深海の精鋭。船を正しい航路へと導く。私に全て貢ぎなさい。天体攻撃を特定。
There you go. Led by Kasaya, you stop at the entrance of Londinium's largest department store, surrounded by bustling shoppers. It's too lively. Why did that woman set up her shop here? To hide a 6 of diamonds shuffled into a deck. Kasaya led you to the department store and pushed the door open. A burst of purple smoke pulled everyone inside. Welcome back to my exchange shop, my esteemed guests, and my lovely employees. How's life at Mytheg? Have you learned about true emotions? Thank you for your generosity, man, but there's really nothing to learn from a blabbering mouse, a clueless single-celled organism, an arrogant brood, and a taciturn type. Who's making all that racket? The dullard? Almost forgot his 2 airtight jars. Kasaya retreats behind the group, pushing silently forward. Good morning, Lady Daffodil. Good morning, my little guest. Let me guess, why have you come this time? A film that can record the images of awakeners. I can indeed find such items for my guests. How did you find out? Did you send someone to follow us again? How could I have foreseen that you would accidentally damage the precious film? Daffodil, with a mysterious and unfathomable smile, placed what you desired on the counter. Processed with high purity silver prime, this film can capture awakeners. Appearance is normally very precious, only one available in the shop. Wasn't it the special film from Doll's New Research? Where did you get it? Merchant who travels across dimensions and special channels. Don't look at me with such suspicion, it breaks my heart. How about it? You don't need it, I'll put it away. Alright, we'll take it. Lily squeezed her hand, a hint of unease in her eyes. Exchange shop, what must reward the lady? Lily still remembers the rules here. Rest assured, I don't want much this time, I just want to see the story. A brilliant, complete, a regret-free story, that's what I want to exchange. Story seek. Let's see. I have to put in the characters every single time, man. Why must you do this to me? Finally out. This place has such a strange smell, it's almost killing my nose. If she hears that, we won't be leaving here easily today. We're already 30 feet away from the shop. She doesn't have 3 pairs of ears, so how could she possibly hear us talking? You weighed the film in your hand, it felt no different from the damaged one. You recalled the reward Daffodil had requested. Brilliant, complete, and regret-free story, that's what I want to exchange. This time you can't shoot as you please, a plan is necessary. Plan, story, plan. Do you have any ideas about what kind of story we should tell, my lord? Standing here staring won't help. Let's head back to the activity area and think it over along the way. time we can let the magician write the story again. Why not? Time, place, characters, conflict, suspense. Don't my stories have all these elements? And I've introduced them all at the beginning. It's not correct. Rush what? You spoke too fast, didn't catch that. Oh dear, it's just so cliche, even Arita would find it boring. Arita thinks everything is fine. Yo, I'm sorry, did Jenkins just cursed? What was that beeping noise? You fool. Never mind, if it were up to me, I'd definitely write Londinium Midnight Night. In the Crimson Hotel, under the table at the lavish restaurant, the righteous thief's hand targeted the evil tycoon's wallet. Brown, hold on, your turn's coming up soon. What, you mean the enemy? When did these weirdos show up? I heard it when going through the story once. What, that beeping noise? like usually when like usually, right? When a story is voiced, then when a character swears or curses, right? Then usually a beep will go off. But yeah, there's no voice like that. I'm not sure what that beeping noise is. May have been HBR. Yeah, HBR does it a lot. Like when a character curses and then the beep noise goes off, right? I'm pretty sure that's how they used it. Been a while since I played the game. Yeah. Like that, but seriously, that beep noise like caught me, that threw me off so, threw me off because it was like so loud. And let's see, grab this. The keys, let's go here.
気圧計下降中乗組員諸君警戒を間もなく暴風域に入ります深海の潜入
I know Daffodil best. She isn't the type to be interested in children's nonsense. Only the most intense and extreme emotions can bring out her true smile. And that's pain. She must be yearning for a story deeply buried in pain, one that leaves everyone bleeding. Is that really her personality beneath such a calm exterior? Then my story might not catch her eye. Don't listen to this guy's nonsense. Daffodil may enjoy drama, but her personality isn't that malicious. What's on your mind? Care to share? I read that in a book. It narrates the story of a dreamer traveling with nightly aspirations in an era where nights had disappeared. I feel like I've read that book too. Lotan, what about you? What about me? Story. Don't you want to film your story? My task is to bring all of you back to school safe and sound. Don't count on me for writing scripts or making movies. Mila's form vanished with sword swoosh. Lotan wiped the black sludge off the sword and turned her head to smile at you. This is what I'm supposed to do.
きを胸に
Let's do
奈
this.
落の底の深淵を覗けみんなを守る船を守れ船を正しい航路へと導くうせ帆を畳み波を抑えよ航路を正す無礼者深海の潜入私に全て貢ぎなさい抵抗しないで
Can Arita tell stories too? Arita has stories. Long, long ago, Granny said that Arita was a child from the sea. Arita's parents have returned to the underwater kingdom. When Arita grows up, she will reunite with them. Must be worried about Arita, so Arita will bring lots and lots of friends back, bring puppies, kittens, crows, keepers, and Arita's favorite jellyfish. Now they know that Arita also enjoys life on land. There seems to be many creatures that are not suited for the sea. Am I also one of those being taken into the sea? Yes, the keeper is Arita's companion. Lily wants to join too. The sea. The last time I saw the sea was on the way leaving the snowfield with my mom. Does Lily have a story too? Arita wants to hear yours. Story before mom got sick, she would often tell me bedtime stories. But I can't remember either. Lily the rascal. You must try harder, think carefully. But, Lily, that's so unfair. Are you trying to slack off? Rita skips class and gets double homework while Lily skips and gets double stories. Huh? Oh, that sounds great. You always hang out with Lotan and Mr. Ash, never playing with us. Take this opportunity to let everyone get a taste of you. Script. Lily writes the script. script. Lily writes the script. Alright. Onward, let's see. Find this bloom. I gotta lie, it gets kind of tedious placing your characters back on here. Oh, you haven't done these, but yeah, yeah, it gets kind of tedious to place everything back up. I mean, like, I'm using these all for the same thing, so. Lily sat at the vanity, her feet swinging back and forth, unable to reach the ground. Story. He muttered while holding the pen, its tip gliding and making a swishing sound against the paper. A serious and solemn expression, the brush strokes are strong and powerful, penetrating the paper. But what is shown on the paper is not text, it is merely a simple childlike doodle. Is this Cumin Francis? Master, don't be afraid, I'm not rushing you, let's do it together. Now, am I gonna get Narja? I don't know. I'm gonna get her because I want to. She's cool. Lily, can you tell me what this story is about? The story of Mother, Kum, and Lily. What event does the story begin with? In other words, when does Lily want to start telling it? Which is about to pre-farm and then realize I should see what she does. Oh yeah? I think she's pretty cool. I want to know what her kit is. Did they release her kit? I can't remember. Let me see. I think it's the day before. Oh, they really. Oh, yeah. Mhm. Yeah, I don't think that they released the kit furries yet. Yeah, nope. Just a character, PP. All right, where are we? What event does the story begin with? In other words, when does Lily want to start telling it? Not sure. Keeper, come with me for a moment. Lotan yanked you to the edge of the set and looked at you disapprovingly. A child's past isn't worth reminiscing about. Having her write it into a story doesn't seem appropriate, does it? You've been sitting here for half a day without writing anything. If you ask me, why not take Lily out for a walk and find some other inspiration? Lily's sharp ears caught her name. She jumped off the chair with a pen in hand and scurried to your side like a small animal. Lotan ruffled the girl's hair and handed the crayon to you. Go out and enjoy the scenery. Let her chat with someone who can write. As for you... Boom, yes. I think, right? We haven't seen Kum. I don't think, yeah, I think. It's been a while since I've seen the story, with Lily. I think Kum is dead. I don't know, like, we haven't seen Kum, right? Let's follow her and jot down her inspirations. Now, Master, where are we going? When it comes to someone who can write, you really should go and meet that person. I think so, yeah. That person. Talented older sister, Lotan arranged for us to meet her when the bus reaches the final stop. Lily nods innocently, holding your hand and falling silent. This is her second time on the subway. Unlike the excitement and curiosity of the first time, this time she stays close to you, obedient yet cautious, much like a small animal clinging to its mother's embrace. You and the Lily knocked on the inconspicuous door at the corner of the street. Welcome from afar. My apologies for not greeting you sooner. It was a rose fragrance with a hint of morning dew seeping out through the crack of the open door, flowing secretly and ceaselessly. Long time no see, Miss Horla. Good morning, Good morning, Keeper. Who's this little guest? You explained to the poet about filming the script and Lily. I see. To test Miss Doll's modified camera, you need to shoot a film. Perhaps you remember, I'm just an insignificant poet. When it comes to writing movie scripts, I'm far from being qualified. Oh no, Miss Horla, I'm misunderstood. It's time to follow on Morimens. Need to go do a few things into the stream. If I don't come back, alrighty. No problem. You came to visit me for the script, didn't you? Yes, but not really. You look down at Lily, who is almost hanging on your legs, and gently push her towards Horla. An unexpected life blossoming beyond the boundaries of time. Hello, Lily. Hello, greetings to you. We would like to ask for your advice on how to create stories. Young poet shook her head, her tone sorrowful and desolate. Unknowingly, she had withdrawn beneath the letter, revealing a trace of sadness. Shrouded in shadows of sorrow, my poetry and inspiration might be of no use to you, the keepers and Lily. A sorrowful shadow. Facing Lily's puzzled expression, Horla let out a barely audible sigh. If possible, allow me to show you. Horla pushed open the door, no longer keeping the outside world at bay, as thick, stagnant air surged into the room. What is the shadow of sorrow?
確認。気圧計下降中。乗組員諸君、警戒を。間もなく暴風域に入ります。
I'm sick. Who's there? There was nothing behind, only the wind carrying a heavy, mournful sound. Did you hear anything? No, maybe a phantasm. The new neighbor, I missed that, okay. The best flower, she. A flower, a poem. Many towns once suffered from a severe dissolution cataclysm. Perhaps the voices of the lost residents still linger here. I don't want to leave home. Death, no. Heavy emotion grips your ankles, dragging you into an unseen abyss, making even breathing difficult. Lily feels a heavy weight on her chest and it's making her feel terrible. Sorry for making you feel uncomfortable. Keeper, please help me defeat her. The mutant let out a final shriek, scattering silver specks. Soon, it and its sorrow will be forgone by the world. Shadow's sorrow, you knew her from before, didn't you? Before the visit of Pestilence, Rennie was the town's florist. Orla squatted beside a D-slime left by the mutant, her hand hovering over it. Her father and brother both perished in a mining accident, but she still bravely kept the family together. The rose solidifies in the mud, quietly blooming in her upturned palm. She inherited her grandmother's flower shop, supporting herself and her ailing mother. She deserved a happy and peaceful ending. If she hadn't met me. Orla lowered her eyes, watching the disillusioned flower wither and fall. I watched her wither day by day, from a sun to a lifeless pool that not even the wind could ripple. Finally, only the black, viscous liquid dripped from her fingers, merging into the ground. Unlike poetry, stories always come from people, merchants, and wealthy businessmen. Students and soldiers, nobles and servants, they are all stories. But my approach, the sorrowful approach, will only lead the story to the same ending. Miss Horla. Master, it isn't Horla's fault. Miss Horla's fault, is it? It's alright, little Lily, I've already accepted the situation. No, it's not your fault. Why do you say such a thing? I heard the voice of the Baron. At least the florist's breakdown has nothing to do with you. What? From the sparse words left by the dissolutes, I deduced that she had already exhibited dissolution symptoms long before you applied to leave Betheg. I'm sick, I can't remember things anymore, and sometimes I see strange things. The doctor says it's phantasm, a symptom of hysteria. Hysteria sounds so distant. I've heard from others that the new neighbor at the end of the street is quite talented. She brought a bouquet of flowers from me and gave me a poem. How wonderful. Mom embroidered the poem on the curtains. I'm getting sicker and Mom is becoming forgetful. What should I do? If I leave, who will take care of her? Who will look after the shop? I don't want to leave home. My family still needs me. Death, no, I don't want to yet. Her sorrow stems from the pain of parting with her family and the fear of departing from this world. Really, it has nothing to do with me. Did she leave any message? She said, the new neighbor deserves the best flowers. Once in a full bloom, forever radiant. Thank you for the message. I will compose the final poem for her story. Orla bent down, her fingertips brushing Lily's forehead, carrying the scent of rich petals and the coolness of water. Take her to find the stories, to the city, to nature, to her future, to her past. Stories will find you unexpectedly.
やっつけたよ。あれ？またやり。
Oh wait, oh wait, I've had these. Wait. Oh, but I don't have. Okay. Okay, wait, is that the thing for the other ones? These, no. Nope, it's just this one, okay. Okay, I'm gonna be right back. Okay, I'm back. I got another drink. It's been a while since your last visit, though the scenery remains unchanged. The air no longer carries an aura of tension and trembling. This place, once shrouded in the shadow of hellhounds, seems to have welcomed back true peace. Lily, are you okay? Although Lily is usually a quiet child, she hasn't said a word since entering the town alive. Your chest feels a wave of discomfort, anxiety, joy, fear, a mix of emotions coursing through your nerves via the link. Master, will Lily be able to see her mother this time? Although Lily hasn't grown up, we've been away for so long, will she still recognize Lily? Looking at Lily's eyes, faintly twinkling with anticipation, you gently patted her hair, soft like silk, and led her to the other end of the railway bridge. Once the room is open, the dimension dog trapped inside will break through the time seal. The current status of Francis inside is completely unknown. You cannot make any promises to Lily, nor do you wish to make promises that cannot be kept. Stop, don't run. The patients on the third floor are having a water fight in the yard. The ones on the first floor are playing with potatoes and curry in the kitchen, and those on the second floor are howling. Oh my gosh. I'm quitting. Alarms blare, red lights flash, the asylum is in chaos. Inside and out, patients are running amok, and desperate caretakers are chasing after them. Asylum, mother. Lily, don't rush, stay calm. Although the medical staff seems overwhelmed, their methodical actions reveal that they were merely voicing complaints about the busy and tedious work. Hello, may I ask if something is wrong at the sanatorium? We're here to see. The visiting hours are at the sanatorium are long over. The security provided by Dexter Foundation is useless. Forget it. You can't stay here. I'll have security escort you out. After the Hellhound incident, the Dexter family generously funded the Rye Mental Asylum. In a way, it has become the professor's private property. I'm a student of Noble Dexter. I'm a student of the Noble in Londinium. Passing through Lai during my travels, I hope to spend a night at the sanatorium. A Noble student came all the way from Londinium. Even if you really know the Noble, given our current situation, how can we possibly accommodate anyone for an overnight stay? Such a hassle. Fine, I'll take you to the person in charge. Whether it's a visit or admission, approval from the person in charge is required. I'll take you to see her. The orderly skillfully subdued the frenzied patient, quickly restraining their limbs with leather straps. Only after finishing did he realize there was an outsider present, and he scratched his head, looking embarrassed. Be careful, the patients are especially unstable today. Don't let them hurt you. A collective madness, does this happen often? Those abandoned in the asylum have spirits as fragile as paper, left in the sun for 7 days and nights, shattering with the slightest breeze. Sudden outbreaks of collective madness are nothing unusual here. Let's go, the person in charge should be on this floor. Hey, be careful. You suddenly shoved Dorley, who staggered back a couple steps and looked at you with puzzled expression. There's a bit of water, let's walk along the edge of the corridor. The caretaker didn't ask much and avoided the direction you indicated, only you secretly breathed a sigh of relief. There are large amounts of unseen D-slimes, perhaps the source of madness. I still walked in it. Alright, let's go. Security team assists Miss Ellie in taking the patients from the yard back to their rooms. Daisy prepared the patients' comfort items and toiletries. Mr. Jackson, please help cut the potatoes into the curry. Don't waste them. Has anyone seen Mr. Robert? Did anyone go look for him? I remember he is in charge of the second ward tonight. I'm here, Miss Nymphea. The one systematically organizing the medical work is Nymphea, whom you've met before. Seeing you at the sanatorium, her face shows an expression of surprise. It's you and Lily, Sister Nymphea. Why didn't you two mention earlier that you knew Miss Polonaise? I always thought she was a scammer. Nymphea chuckled softly and took Lily's hand. Thank you for bringing a long-lost friend from afar to me. Saying thanks is too formal. Let's go deal with the incident in the ward first. Medics signaled to Nymphea and, after receiving her nod of approval, left the office one by one. It seems that you have done well here after the Hellhound event. Thanks to you and Miss Ramona, the sanatorium has been able to operate smoothly. Is there something that brought you here so late at night? You explained to the pale-faced girl about the shooting, the script, and Lily. I see you want to create a story. I can't write poems or scripts, but I've read plenty of stories. Nymphea closed her eyes and spoke softly, as if chanting. Most importantly, it's about listening, right? Listen to the voice within, follow the flow of emotions. They will lead you to the answer. Lily listens and thinks, trying to make sense of Nymphea's words. In the middle of their conversation, a muffled wail comes from downstairs. Lily, who had been deep in thought, was startled and bumped into Nymphea's leg. He sounds like he's in pain. Patients here experience sudden, unpredictable deterioration in their condition, but they usually recover within half a day. Apologies for the trouble. You can contact Mythic University for investigation assistance. Noble Dexter should have left contact information. Another reason for mutation, and I'm afraid it's a problem that even Mythic cannot solve. I'm going to help with the cleanup. Would you like to join me? What's going on with these mutants? Do you remember the warrior that you and Miss Lotan defeated? Leave her to me. Helot, the original liberator of the Telos, the vengeful spirit. Exactly according to Dean Oswald's wishes, Miss Helot's link is very patient in the sanatorium. Her actions outside triggered anomalies at the sanatorium, which usually return normal by morning. Given the chaos of this night, asking you to track her down is truly a tall order. There exists a faint connection between same origin awakeners. Lily might sense where Helot is. If the situation in the sanatorium worsens, please be sure to contact us immediately. Thank you for your kindness. I will... Lily? When did she go missing? Don't worry, this is Lily's home. She won't be in danger. Let's clean up these mutants while we search for her. The patient let out a painful shriek on the bed, abruptly cut off as if the world refused to let him make a sound. Listen to the sound of the flowing sea. Nymphea softly consoled the patient. Invisible streams entwining him. Soon he fell silent, peacefully collapsing to Nymphea's arms. Nymphea made a shushing gesture, tucked the patient's blanket in, and then led you back to the hallway. Don't worry, it's just a trace amount of ocean toxin. Your body will metabolize it while you sleep. Keep moving forward through this corridor. Lily might be deeper inside the sanatorium. Look at the familiar deep passage and nod in agreement.
銀の鍵が道を照らさんことを。銀の鍵が道を照らさんことを。
私に全て貢ぎなさい。
There. The girl you are looking for is sitting at the end of the corridor, leaning against a door that is all too familiar to you. Intricate and mysterious patterns penetrate the door, emitting a dark purple light. Mother. Can you hear Lily speaking? The couple-like murmurs receive no response, perhaps because the door was too thick, or perhaps because there was no life behind it anymore. Sorry, Lily accidentally forgot the stories that Mom and Lily told. Lily wants to tell stories to her friends. Can Mother teach her? You and Nymphaea quietly watched the girl from afar. Her eyes were closed, but a happy and content smile graced her face. You hesitate to disturb the peace, but the patients in the courtyard leave no room for prolonged tranquility. Nymphaea, sister, master, I'm sorry I left your side without permission. It's alright, Lily. Would you like to stay with your mother a little longer? Lily holds your hand, looks back at the silent door, and shakes her head firmly. Lily knows which story to tell. Let's head back quickly. Saying goodbye to Nymphaea, you leave the sanatorium and set off on your return journey to Londinium. Moonlight filters through the misty air and the murky glass of the sanatorium. In the corner where time stands still, a hidden light flows through the dark purple magic circle.
貴重な経験を得られました。公開日誌に記録し、
Young actors, are you ready? Keeper, are you ready? Don't blink, hold your breath. Actually, you can breathe now. Besides, illusion magic will definitely leave you breathless. Scenery twists and blurs. After a moment of fragmentation, the fragments reassemble into reality you are extremely familiar with. What kind of magic is this? Keep an eye on your thief partner. Concise illusions are merely tricks. Be cautious not to actually step into them, or else what will happen otherwise? You'll end up with bruises from crashing to the real set concealed within the illusion. Have any of you seen the woman who is the Mythic University doctor and psychologist? That's the insidious, cunning, and evil Demon King. It is said that those who go to her injured end up being carried out on stretchers. This part wasn't recorded, right? Ogier looks at you nervously holding the camera and only relaxes after receiving confirming nod. Miss Sylvia is always gentle with students who are accidentally injured. Since everyone's ready, let's start filming. Yay, shoot. Rita, come over here. We don't need to be on stage for this one. Let's wait off camera first. Wagners each found places to hide off camera. You took one last look at the script, which had only a few lines written, and headed to your scheduled spot. Scene 1, Act 1. Mother, where are you? I'm sorry, Mother, I didn't mean to get lost. I'm sorry. Lily, I'm not a bad child. Please don't abandon me. The girl's voice faded into the wind, and her tears falling onto the dark soil. She wept silently in the pitch-black room, another handful of sorrowful tears watering the pure white lilies by her bedside. Polyzer, hurry up, it's your turn. Don't make a fuss, keep it down. You strained your collar, trying to appear grief-stricken, and limped in front of the camera. Daughter, my daughter. It's all my fault. I failed to protect. Give me a sec. Hold on. Okay, sorry, I thought I heard something outside. Hey, where were we? Yeah, it's my fault I failed to protect you, and now you've been lost in the darkness. He acted like a monkey with his foot stepped on. Where did you see that monkey, Londinium Zoo? Quiet, quiet. Calm down, Miss Kasai, another barren body is coming. Hmm.
部をわきまえなさい。深海の精鋭無礼者。
I'm back, sorry, I just had to step away for a minute. Where were we?
天体高度速を測定。剣を確認。気圧計下降中。乗組員諸君、警戒を。間もなく暴風域に入ります。
I heard your voice, warm and human. Mother, are you crying? Mother, mother, why are you crying? A mother stood before a stone tablet weeping while the girl's cries were muffled by a mixture of soil and wood. Though only a step apart, she could not hear her beloved daughter's pleas. Mother, please don't cry. I'll be a good child. Please don't overlook me. Mother, I'm so exhausted. Will you find me when I wake up? Like a candle on the verge of burning out, her voice grew weaker and fainter. In the end, she could no longer hear even her own voice. As the girl falls into a deep sleep, the lurking darkness in the graveyard surges forward. It rushes toward the unsuspecting and grieving mother. Wait, the script didn't specify a battle. Conflict? This needs to be one of the climactic points in the story. There must be conflict.
剣を確認。気圧計下降中。乗組員諸君、警戒を。間もなく暴風域に入ります。神母となる深海の精鋭。狂気を胸に。奈落の底に深淵を覗け。天体高度速を測定。あなたをがっかりはさせないわ。天体高度速を測定。重心を調整。 正しい航路へと導く。降伏なさい。
A woman bundled in thick winter clothing trudges through the snow, her heavy load weighing down her steps and leaving deep footprints behind. Wait for me, my daughter. Mommy will be by your side soon. From the distant snow mountain, the loud sound of something collapsing echoed. Avalanche. Wait, the avalanche in Magic Mirage isn't actually dangerous, right? What is the Magic Mirage? It is the grand imagination of this lone adventurer. And the masterpiece of a great magician. It embodies cold, fear, nightmares, and crisis all in one. Chased by collapsing snow blocks, the adventurer ventured deep into the snowfield, but how can frail humans overcome nature? In a moment of carelessness, she fell into a bottomless ice cave. Thick snow pressed against the adventurer's windpipe, causing their vision to blur. Memories flashed before their eyes, black wounds of disease and the heavy rain on the day of the funeral, and the worried expression on the girl's face. Mother, mother. A small hand dug through the snow, a frail and tiny body shielded her, facing the roaring blizzard head on.
Echo, 指令を伝達。下がる。深海の精鋭。神母となる。みんなを守る。準備できた。降伏なさい。
銀の鍵が道を照らさんことを。
こっちゆっくり。船を正しい航路へと導く。未来をこの手につかむ。ああ、トクリーリ。奈落の底に深淵を覗け。好きに暴れて。
銀の鍵が道を照らさんことを。
帆を畳み、波を抑えよ。航路を正す。天体高速を測定。私に全て貢ぎなさい。
What's happening back there? Click, click. Kasaya abruptly halts the filming, the magical illusion fades away, and she waves the script furiously. Why did you suddenly call off? This time it's not my fault. Neither Brown nor I said a word. A sketchy outline lies ahead, but thanks to the Grand Magician's excellent design skills, your nonsense is barely manageable. But look at this Act 4 script. It's not even an outline. How is Lord Kasaya supposed to start writing from this? Kasaya throws the script at you, loose pages flying out of the binder. A nearly blank sheet of paper dropped at everyone's feet, covered only with some childish scribbles. The girl lived happily ever after with her mother. Ah. Lady pursed her lips and dragged the paper into her arms like a protective little mouse. You couldn't tell whether she was shy, scared, or sad. I'm sorry, but when I think of my mother, you didn't do anything wrong after all this ending. That's all for today. We filmed enough. If Doll has any issues, she can come to me. But Arita hasn't appeared yet. Weren't you backstage snacking with Brown for ages? Why do you want to be on camera now? Rita wants to paint an oil painting too. Your cloak is pulled before, so you look down at your legs and see Lily, her eyes filled with unease and guilt. The young girl refuses to recall being forced to part with her mother, and no one can blame her for it. But is there any way to make her forget this sorrow, even if only temporarily? A sketchy outline lies ahead, but thanks to Grand Magician's excellent design skills, your nonsense is barely manageable. Nonsense. Ah, this is the final one. Okay. I kind of like this one. This one's pretty enjoyable. What's that noise? Latan instinctively shielded the little awakeners, gripping the sword hilt warily with both hands. Sorry, it's my first time using the speaker. I want to play a little longer. You shook your head, pressed the speaker switch again, and aimed a light at the center of the set. Brave girl and the adventurers returned to town. The adventurers treated the girl like her own, sharing countless experiences of life with her. Lily's eyes suddenly lit up. She widened them, showing an expression of disbelief. She visited the art exhibition, went to the zoo, took the subway and train. Even sailed down the Isis River, rushing into the vast southern ocean. After experiencing all kinds of adventures, the two began a peaceful and quiet life. However, the girl still retained her curiosity and longing for the unknown. Curiosity, is it a bad thing? No, it's definitely a good thing. Curiosity is the eternal driving force that propels civilization forward. Fortunately, this time, the girl became curious about a mysterious fang. A meaningful glance at Kasaya. You give Kasaya a wink, snapping the magician out of her daze after you took the loudspeaker. Why do I have to be the great demon lord again? As support for your work or simply to play a prank, she grumbled but still cooperated to conjure up the magical illusion again. The magic workshop was illuminated by an eerie and sinister light. The strange glow drained the vitality from the world of the living, making one feel as if they were in the underworld. I am Houdini, the Grand Magician from the world of the dead. This beautiful little girl is my favorite magic prop. Brave adventurers, do you have the courage to challenge me? Miss Kasaya? Houdini, Master Magician Houdini, you should be trembling in fear, losing your mind. Under your and Kasaya's expectant gaze, Lily mechanically swallowed a few times. Come. Speak up, cry out, let me hear the fear from the depths of your soul. Help, someone help me, mother. This guy's finally stopped being as stiff as a block of wood. Master has never been wooden, he's just a bit steady, mature, or do you mean boring? I never meant it. Seeing Ogier's face turn red from just a few words, Sultan laughed heartily and suddenly pushed the young knight into the spotlight. Join them now, this videotape won't be complete without you. Stop, release that girl. Oh, could you be the famous Detective G of the Londinium Police Garden Division? Yes, I am the Chief Hua of the Londinium Police Department. The convoluted title made the detective bite his tongue, but it won't affect his determination to save innocent citizens. I will save her from your evil schemes, face justice, sorceress Houdini.
あなたをがっかりはさせないわ。深海の精鋭天体高度角を測定。あなたをがっかりはさせないわ。深海の精鋭準備できた。船体バランス確認。エコー指令を伝達。みんなを守る。触れるな。深海の精鋭。天体高度角を測定。
Arita. Didn't you see they were tied up? How can you save them in your condition? Round, it's our time to take the stage. Nick and her animal companion sneaked into the shadows of the set, leaving Arita fuming as she paced behind the camera. Don't rush, you'll get your turn later. Let Master Kasaya give you some grand scenes. Really? Thank you, Master Kasaya. Master, that's more like it. Scene 4, Act 3. Detective, I heard the sound of teeth cracking. This moment almost done. Brave and handsome detective lay on the ground like a dog, his hands tied behind his back, refusing to give up, as he was trying to bite through the rope binding the girl's wrists. In a corner hidden from the two, a pair of fierce eyes gleam in the darkness. Something is about to pierce through these shadows, bringing the first light of dawn. Night Ranger said it suggests not biting anymore. Master Houdini's magic rope is as hard as steel. One person, a mouse. Are you legendary ones from Londinium? Yes, roaming Londinium at night, guarding the ordinary knights of the East End, speaking for laborers, shouting for the impoverished. We are the End Night Rangers and their loyal assistants. The Great Night Ranger leapt off the assistant's shoulder and with a few swift movements, used its innate weapon to bite through the hemp rope. Brown said, Night Ranger said, this rope is really tough to gnaw through, but we made it. The light of freedom is beckoning us. Thank you, Night Rangers and partners. The girl paused after speaking and pointed to the riffraff attracted by the Night Ranger.
を測定。
こっち。
船を正しい航路へと導く。
準備できた。
剣を確認。気圧計下降中。乗組員諸君、警戒を。間もなく暴風域に入ります。エコー、指令を伝達。
フレーム深海の精鋭。
銀の鍵が道を照らさんことを。
準備できた。愚か者気寄せ。
天体高速を測定。
あなたをがっかりはさせないわ。神母となる。これこそ宿命よ。
私は嵐に屈しない。
銀の鍵が道を照らさんことを。
深海の精鋭。
天体高速を測定。
あなたをがっかりはさせないわ。神母となる。さらに深海の精鋭。慣れちゃダメ。
エコー、指令を伝達。
愚か者
船を正しい航路へと導く。
準備できた。
降伏なさい。
Okay, I got a lot of stuff. Okay, let's go. Estelle, where are you taking my beloved item? Shouted Santa Claus stretched from another realm. The demonic rays blocked the path of the brave adventurers, menacing and fierce. In the name of the night, I swear on my honor as Londinium detective, I will protect everyone. You won't get any closer. Oh, Detective G, as my defeated opponent, haven't you had your fill of failure? Then don't blame me for being impolite. Ranger, this is the moment. The furry ranger swiftly moved through the darkness, climbing onto Houdini's thigh at an almost invisible speed and took a fierce bite. Rat saliva. Gave Houdini a big lick. The battle is imminent. The captured girl looked at her companion, who stood protectively in front of her with an inscrutably expression. She gritted her teeth and squeezed out a jet black pustule from her back. Oh, what the hell? Oh! Oh, okay. There we go. We won! The evil sorceress was defeated by the combined efforts of everyone. She collapsed to the ground, weakly reaching out her hand toward a button. Seeing this, Lotan threw a loudspeaker to you. She strode over to Kasaya and started whispering in her ear. What scheme are you up to now? Don't make it impossible for everyone to clean up the mess. It was just a little test. As a smile on Kasaya's face slowly widens, the sound of an undercurrent enters everyone's ears. Come forth, flood, witness Master Houdini's finale. The ultimate water tank escape. Water level rose rapidly, soon covering the children's feet. Then their calves finally reached their thighs, making it difficult for them to move. Saya, what are you doing? Are you trying to drown us? The assistant held the nocturnal ranger high, temporarily shielding the ranger's beautiful fur. Hey, corpse, stop talking. Keeper, Latan, do something. Latan shook her head, a phantom of a whale-like creature appearing behind her. Just as she was about to pull everyone out of the water, a light figure plunged into it. Oh, Rita finally got some screen time. Water is water, Rita's favorite sea. Make a wish to me, those in need, the ocean will respond to all your expectations. Detective G and the Night Ranger exchanged glances and simultaneously pushed the long silent girl in white towards the ocean elf. Please take us away from here. Isaiah, half her body already submerged in water, curled her lips into a satisfied smile. Magic illusions shift and transform into a wave of her hand. In the blink of an eye, everyone was soaked in water. No one is spared. Are you serious? The elf returned to the freedom of the sea and everyone escaped Houdini's workshop. Doesn't this fulfill the girl's wish? You have a point, but how can this story reach the ending Lily desires? The girl lived happily ever after with her mother. This is the last time I'm babysitting for you. Don't ask me to do such troublesome favors again. Lily, officer, look. What's in the water over there? Massive spine rises from the water, colossal beast that has dwelled in Equar of Cadiz since the birth of the planet. It answers the call of life emerging through the veil of time. Latan, are you ready to go? If not, your story will come to an end in this water. Oh, big fish. Don't rush, one at a time, as Latan's bag is quite spacious. Can you, a half-baked sea sprite, stop hogging the spotlight? Clearly, bro, no, the Night Ranger and I are the real heroes here. Big Fish is Arita's companion, so Arita must sit at the front. Lily, can I sit in the front? Considering you're younger than me, be careful, there's no seal on the big guy's back. Rita, wants to be with her companions. Hey, why are you so slippery? If you can swim, don't climb up here. The behemoth bellows through its airway, leaping out of the water with laughter and hope. The light of dawn pierces through the clouds and mist, draping the sea colossal beasts and adventurers in shades of red and pink. So high. Detective G, the ocean sprite, and the assistant of the Night Ranger joined forces to catch the girl, preventing her from slipping off the back of the giant beast. A few people laughed and played, smearing water on each other's clothes. Perhaps for these fortunate survivors, the original intended ending of the story no longer matters. At this moment, the brave girl suddenly stared directly at you, seated quietly on the reef. The light flickered in her eyes, and an exceptionally radiant smile spread across her youthful face. A lily bound by time, missing its blooming period. The moment of blooming has finally arrived. Applause echoes from beyond the set, and the scent of violets gradually fills the air. Someone gracefully approaches, dragging a flowing gown. Daffodil. Daffodil smiled as she removed the special film, elegantly blowing off the non-existent dust. Indeed, quite a story. I'll accept this exchange. But you never mentioned taking the film with you. Now we can't report to Doll. You're still as impulsive as ever, Black Swordsman. Think carefully about Miss Doll's task. Testing modified machines instead of testing special film, right? But I haven't seen the movie yet. It's different from the comic, right? The machine faithfully recorded your story, and the film is merely the medium of this beautiful time. The task assigned by the brain in a jar has long been completed by you, hasn't it? As for the finished movie, I warmly welcome everyone to come to the exchange shop and enjoy it together. Just as you were about to convince the merchant to keep the film, your communicator inconveniently buzzed. Taking so long to answer, you must be having a great time. I hope you can be just as focused when completing your schoolwork. Let's skip the pleasantries. I've lost something. I only handed you a box of special film when I left the research lab, correct? Indeed, only a camera and a roll of film. Daw's emotionless voice flowed into the minds of all present mythic personnel, causing the once laughing and chatting crowd to hold their breath for fear of missing any information. Well, since there's no outbound record from Erica, asking you is pointless. Come back soon, you've been out long enough. Dahl abruptly ended the communication as the current left their brains. Everyone sighed in relief. Lady Daffodil, could the film you gave us be? Where is that wicked woman? When did she disappear? Lily watched a gray seed disappear around the corner of the set. Noticing your gaze, she turned and walked over to your side. What's wrong, Lily? Lily's very happy. She tightly grips the hem of your cloak, looks up, and gives you a bright smile. Thank you, Mother. The end. This was a nice story. I actually liked this one. This was nice.
やっつけたよ。あれ？また。
Memory archive. Yeah, this one was a nice story. I kind of like this one. Draw a card after drawing card is a command or rouse card reduces rhythmic. Oh, okay. That's neat. Alright, I think I'm gonna end things here now. Let's see. So we did this and we've done this. So next time I'll be doing Erica and I'll be doing Salvador. So yeah. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. And I'll see you next time. So yeah, the next time I stream this game will be Erica's and then we'll do Salvador's. Let me see here. J7. Okay, well, I got a lot of time to get the remaining 13 posse skill uses, so not that big of a deal. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the stream, and I will see you all next week. Yep, bye.